What we have here? Is this an iMac? Let's take a look inside. Whoa! Is that a 27-inch? Let's check it out.
So after getting an amazing deal, I thought, on the 2009 27-inch iMac, I went back and looked again and found this 2011 27-inch for $60, which is an even better deal. It just has this crack on the screen right there. It was listed at $75, but he agreed to take $60, and so I figured maybe a 2011 would be a better choice. So I decided to go ahead and grab it. Here's a closer look at the crack on the side. Actually, it's not even bad. I probably wouldn't have changed it if that was the only one that I had. But my thinking was, if I have a 2009 with a bad GPU, and it turns out that they have the exact same glass panel, why not put the good glass panel on the 2011 and then sell it for much more? And so that's what I attempted to do. And it is so easy, I couldn't believe it. It's truly just held on by magnets. So you can use the suction cups, or in this case we used a big piece of sticky tape, and it just pops right off, and then I swapped it with the other one. And here she is with a new glass panel, freshly reset, runs smoothly. And here are the specs that it came with. So we have the Core i7 3.4 gigahertz, which seems to be much faster than what's in the other 2009 models that I have. But oddly, it only comes with 4 gigabytes of memory. Not sure why. And there is the AMD Radeon 1 gigabyte. So that's good. And yes, it's a 2011 model 12,2. And then I thought, while I'm at it, I might as well take the 16 gigabyte from the other 2009 and see if it works in the 2011 and kind of max out its capability. I think it goes up to 32, but 16 is great. And yes, this looks gross. It's just because of the little holes in the bottom. That's where all the dust collected. And then I started thinking again, well, we have a faster processor and we have plenty of memory. So let's go ahead and try Catalina. And of course, the Catalina is not supported on the 2011. So I used the DOS-Dude patcher and downloaded it right to the computer. Normally you would use a USB stick, but it didn't work for some reason, so it just went right to the system, and then I installed it from there. It takes a long time to install, and I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you put an SSD in here? That's what everybody does. It's going to make it 10 times faster. And that's true, but I'm just looking for a quick flip. And I have 3 of these now. And if I was going to put an SSD, I would put it in one of the 2009s, which needs it more. So I'm just hoping to install the Catalina, sell it, and then move on to the next one. And here we are, Catalina. And now 16 gigabytes of memory. Runs very smooth. I remember Catalina had this thing where it would automatically turn dark at night, so I always liked that. But otherwise, I'm not really sure. I can't remember. It's been 3 years since I've done this, what the advantage of Catalina was. I remember there were programs that wouldn't run in High Sierra, and you had to at least have Catalina to run them, but that was many years ago. I'm not sure what the case is now. So everything runs great. It's smooth. Updated Safari. And so, like I said, this is what I'm used to. But it seems like, from what I've seen lately, people like to put Monterey on everything. And I'm not even familiar with that, so maybe I should have done that. But I'm going to sell it this way. And it's not slow at all, even with the regular hard drive. It is a 7200 RPM. And it runs great. But then I ran into an issue. The iMovie doesn't work. And that was kind of the whole point of me putting Catalina, was to be able to install the iMovie 10. And it says GPU not supported, so I don't know if it's because it's old, or maybe it doesn't use AMD anymore and you have to use NVIDIA. I'll have to investigate that. But as far as just the computer itself, it's great. It was only $60. The glass panel was kind of free, and the memory, I guess you could say that's worth about $20-30. But maybe $100 all in, and we'll post it for sale and see what we can get for it. And so just a quick note about these. I have two 2009s and then the 2011. So the 2009, for the most part, they're going to be Core 2 Duo and ATI graphics card. Some you can find with NVIDIA. I found out that in 2010 you could actually get an SSD factory. I've never seen one of those, and those go up to i7. And then the 2011, it's kind of the same as the 2010. The only difference I found really is that the GPU is now AMD instead of ATI, and they come in a 1GB and 512GB versions. Also SSD is an option, but again, I haven't seen it. So best thing to do if you find one of these used online, take the serial number and look it up on the Apple website, and it'll give you all the specifications, because most people that are selling these, they don't really actually know what they have. So it's best for you to find out for yourself. Thank you for watching.